There has been a lot of changes. Trying to say it without telling y'all my business. Yes, it's starting to come together. Maybe I should have shaved my mustache, but you know, I did not rhyme. Yeah, this is gonna be chaotic. Everybody, this is Mariah back with another video. This video is a get ready with me. It's a lot going on because I'm already here, but yeah, if you want to see how I got ready and what I gotta talk about, it's really a life update and me rambling and yapping. So if you want to hear me yap all night, then let's get into this video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this isn't too close. You see all my imperfections and everything. If you've been watching me for a while, then you know when I look over here, this is because I'm looking at my monitor, and if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at the mirror. Like it's a whole setup, it's a whole thing. So yeah, what is up, everybody? I have not done this in a while, so bear with me. I already did my eyebrows. Check them out. I got them done last week by my girl Ingrid. I'll have her listed across the screen and down below as well. I already did my eyebrows because it takes a minute to like get them like fully arched, and I gotta lock in real quick. But we are going to a melanin event, so I thought it would be good if I go ahead and do a get ready chit chat life update, child. Y'all know how I feel about these life updates. Do y'all even care for real? Like, do y'all care? I gotta cover these up. Okay, so I am going to do my makeup. Y'all gonna hear me yap. I'll have everything listed down below so you won't miss anything. But to keep on track and to get the ball rolling, we're just gonna chit chat, and I am going to just do my makeup. This is Born This Way Natural Beige. I think I'm gonna use Born This Way concealer Golden Beige for these like marks and everything. But let's do the natural beige for my under eye. So yeah, I think the last time I like really was on a roll, on a kick, vlogging and like really just letting y'all in my life, when back in like 2022, I believe 2023 maybe, I knew I took a break before I got engaged. And then I popped in and did a couple of videos, and then I was trying to keep that up, but then child life start lifing. And then I popped in again when we did our engagement pictures, and then I think I did like a random vlog then, and then that was it. So in between those times, wow, it's not a lot really. Nothing really seriously happened. It was just more of like the, hold on, I'm tired. This is water, by the way. Well, it's like ginger ale with water. Trying to cut the ginger ale just so I can, anyway, yeah. I'm just gonna do the golden beige on my acne scars, but not too much because a little goes a long way. How can I explain this? So I took a break. I definitely remember. Okay, so I took a break because I got my braces and I got my fours removed. If y'all remember, like I had a lot of caps in my mouth and it was not fun. What am I looking for? Do a sponge, and I like to wet my sponge just a little bit. Yeah, when I got my braces on but my teeth started spreading and everything, it was a lot. Like it was very like discouraging and kind of like embarrassing to look at, honestly. Like when you know you looked a certain way all your life, and then you did this life-changing event with your smile at that, and you're constantly like recording yourself. It is a lot on the mental, I guess you can say. And like I did not like how I looked back then. I was going through a lot because I just had knee surgery, so I needed help with a lot of stuff on top of me getting my braces. So physically I couldn't really do anything, and I'm looking a mess, like with my teeth just spreading and everything. And like when you look, it's just like, girl, it's not that bad. But like I did not feel like myself. So constantly recording and editing, that's all I see. Like, and I think I said that in one of my videos back then. It's just, I just did not like how I looked, so I just was trying to like dodge the camera as much as possible. And then wedding time kind of like took over, and crap, my battery is going what? Battery is going dead, so I'm probably gonna have to switch y'all out in a few. Anyway, if you know, you know, weddings can be a lot. Planning can be a lot. I'm not really a planner, so it was just like, what flowers do you want? What did you want your bridesmaids to look like? What you want your groom to look like? Chandler, he helped me as much as he could, but like I kind of already knew it was kind of in my court. So to make sure everything looked right, I kind of just took a break from just recording and posting, because it was more of like, okay, this has to get done. This is more important. And I feel like I should have just recorded and posted throughout that journey, because I know now, looking back on it and talking to so many people that went through like weddings and like that whole era, was going through the same thing. And it's just like I could have been so relatable, but it was like I kind of let my appearance take over, which I kind of regret, but then again I don't, because it's like at the end of the day I did what I did, and I feel more at peace now that the wedding stuff is over. And I know that sounds like kind of harsh, but I loved every minute of it, but it was also stressful as hell. Like me and Chandler basically planned everything. Like of course we had a wedding planner, shout out to Chloe, but it was tiring. On top of, Chandler had a graduation, he had got 2 masters, and so we was planning that. And then like bachelors and bachelorette, that came into play, had to plan that. It was a lot. On top of like just being emotional and going through like the whole, first my battery is going dead. Hold on. Are we focused? Okay, we're back. I can't remember what I was talking about. I guess I'm trying to say, throughout me and Chandler's relationship, now marriage, every year has been a big year for us, and that's not in between me and him. It's just life-changing things have happened. We met in 2018. I was in cosmetology school and I worked full-time. He worked full-time, a part-time, and he's military. So then 2019, things kind of slowed down. We was getting used to our schedules. As I'm yapping, let me get back to what I was doing. Foundation, Huda Beauty. Why is this going to be a chaotic video? Because I feel like it is. Anyway, 2019, we got used to like being busy, so we just kind of worked around it. And then 2020 was the pandemic, so like that's when everything stopped, and we really like got to like know each other and like just be around each other. Probably should set my under eye. Anyway, I feel like I did not rhyme. Fuck. How am I supposed to do this? I guess like I can like kind of, yeah, this is gonna be chaotic. Just kind of mix that in. This is not how you do makeup, guys, but you know, gotta make shit work. 2019, then 2020, pandemic hit, and then after that, like that's when it does not look focused, but it wasn't. I knew I wasn't crazy. It was not autofocus, because I was like, this shit looks blurry. Anyway, what time is it? 6:04. I started at 5:30. 2020, that's when I can honestly say that's when we really got to like know each other, because we both wasn't like working as much. My cosmetology school, they moved to online, and so we was just really like chilling with each other and like really getting to know each other. I really think that that's what like brought us more closer. And I started our channel, don't quote me, back in like April of 2021. So like that's when I was really like starting to like really get into my YouTube era. And so after everything, we really liked each other. And we moved in, and how everything happened, I feel like it was the best way on how it happened. We moved in with each other. I think we was living with each other for like 2 years before he like actually proposed. And like once he proposed, it was kind of like go mode, because he proposed in October. I had knee surgery in December, and then did I already have braces? No, after that I got braces. So it was like very like life-changing things. And again, if you've been following me for a minute, you could tell like in my videos on when I was like taking breaks and just kind of like uploading slower and everything, and just really figuring out on what I wanted to do with my content. I definitely can say that my content has been organic. I have 455 of y'all, so y'all definitely been rocking with me, even with me not being consistent. So with me being consistent, who knows where I could be. Yes, it's starting to come together. Maybe I should have shaved my mustache, but you know, what was I about to do? I could do the contour. After that last video of like that random vlog after my engagement pictures, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna focus on getting this wedding together and planning and prepping and doing everything that I need to do so this wedding can come out pretty. And that's what I did. I went on my bachelorette, which that was lit as hell. I went to New York for the first time. It was me and my best friend Celeste, and we ended up meeting up with my homegirl Erica. I actually met her back in the day, but we was like kind of crossing paths with each other. Like we didn't really know each other. It's funny how small this world is. That's actually my best friend, like really close friends. So like it all worked out. Like we did everything up under the sun that we wanted to. We just basically was going with the flow. I think the only thing that was planned was the sauna, like the spa day that I had. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know what I'm talking about, if you care. It was this place called Bathhouse in Brooklyn, and that's when we first got there. And it was just, that was my first time doing a sauna, so that was lit. And Celeste was just like, well, this is typically not how a sauna is, but like it was, how can I explain it? It was, you go to the lockers and you change out to like your bathing suit or whatever, or like a robe, and then you go downstairs. I couldn't record, but you go downstairs and this is where you could like eat and stuff. Of course we ate first. We ate and we drunk, and then we went downstairs and it had so many different like plunge pools, different areas like saunas that you can like go into, and like it was just lit. It was a good time. And then we went to some club in Brooklyn, and like it wasn't, my thing is Brooklyn knows how to party. It was sections, but it was like 20% sections. Everything else was like a dance floor. And when I tell you, I felt like I was at home. Like I was partying with the locals. like it was so much fun. Everybody was so like inviting, and like I was dancing and having just a good time, and like just I felt free. But it was like a clean free. Like nobody wasn't really trying to talk to us. Well, nobody wasn't really trying to like press us. Nobody was trying to get us. Well, there was this one guy that was trying to get us in a section, and it was just like, it's not the vibe. Like I'm just trying to like have a good time, and that's what we did. And so that was lit. We look a little light. This powder that I'm using is the Fenty, I want to say like butterscotch or something like that. It's kind of like, so I'm gonna go in with my Sephora. Won't focus. I'm kind of blend this in. Anyway, we did that, and then we came back the next day. We went to a like, what was it called? Like a fun room type. It was like a museum or whatnot. That was cool. We made like friendship bracelets. We ate good. We partied good. There was this one club that it didn't have no name, but like everybody named Mama was in there. Travis Scott was in there. NBA basketball players was in there. Actors was in there. Like it was a vibe, but like nobody was like fangirling. But in my head I was just like, that's Travis Scott, like what the fuck, girl. It was a time. It was a time. When I came back from New York, I definitely did everything that I needed to do. This is Mario by Mario. Been using this to shit. When I came back, I did everything that I wanted to do and more. I should have really did this first, this contour, before I did the highlight, but you know, my videos never go as planned as I needed it to. On there, after that, it was some more planning, and then I did my bridal shower. My best friend actually planned that one, and that one was cute. Again, Instagram, I took some pictures on there. That dress is from Baby Boo or something like that. I know it's tagged, but yeah, that was a very cute moment. My girl Lychee, she did my hair. She did like my long braid, which that was a moment. And then after that, I feel like I'm forgetting something. It was the, what blush do I want to do? I guess I could do this one. It's Elf. Yeah, my girl Lychee, she did my hair, which I appreciate her. And then it was the wedding. The wedding was so pretty. It was so pretty. I just remember kind of like, I could finally relax. It's the day of anything goes wrong, then just stuff goes wrong. It's fine. And I can't change anything, but I am marrying my best friend. It was definitely a moment to remember. It was just, it was pretty. If you see the pictures, then you definitely know that I was the happiest bride. Like, everything just worked out. My hair was a moment. Everybody asked me like, what made me do braids? Or who did my braids? My girl Chanel. She always do my braids. If you don't know, I am a very loyal customer. If I like you, I'm gonna stick with you, and we gonna rock it to the end. And that's what we did. She never done like a wedding before, so I was very honored to be her first bride. I just seen a video of this girl that had it, and the caption was like, this would look so pretty as a wedding hairstyle. And so I was just looking at it and I fell in love. I showed her and she was like, bet, we just want to do some trials and we want to get this right. And that's what we did. We did like 3 or 4 trials and we got it right. And the wedding of, like, she killed that shit. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. After that, it was finally I can breathe. We went on our honeymoon and that was very much needed because I needed to sleep. I needed to take a day like to myself and my husband now, Chandler. And after that, I needed to get my hair done. I did not wear my wedding braids to my honeymoon. You already know. I switched it up and did boho braids. And me and Chanel was sitting there for like 10 hours just talking, and she did my braids. We went to, if I did not say, we went to Carousel, and my wedding planner actually like put us on, and that was the best thing that she could have ever done because I still miss that place. Like, it was very intimate. It's still like a work in progress island, but for the most part everything was so pretty. Everybody was so like welcoming and so like homey and so nice, and it was like a different type of vibe because you had people that speak French, Spanish. Their main language was French. Sorry, I had a feeling that eyebrow that was getting on my nerves. I wish this would like cover up more. Resort was called Takiki Beach. I want to say child, I have it across the screen. The weather was nice. We could not go wrong with the weather. Every day was like 70, I believe. There was some days that were like kind of cloudy, but like other than that, the weather was nice. The food, oh my gosh, we did not stay at an all-inclusive resort, thank God, because like the local food was so good. We didn't really do too much because where we stayed at, as soon as you walk downstairs, there was parties like every night. There was different bars. There was like a boardwalk we walked to, and I don't think I ever told anybody. I definitely told Celeste. As soon as we got there the first night, we was like, let's go walk the boardwalk. We walked the boardwalk, we got something to eat, then we came back, we changed, and then we wanted to walk further down the boardwalk. As we're walking, I hear this song, and I'm just like, is that our song? There's no way this band is playing our song. So we're walking, and like I'm like speeding up at this point, and I'm starting to get goosebumps. This is so childish of me. Anyway, we're like walking closer, and they're definitely playing the song that we danced to, which is Perfect Duet by Ed Sheeran and Beyonce. And I just stopped dead in my tracks, and I looked at Chandler, And Chandler was like, that's our song. And so, like, I just sat there and I started crying. And I'm just so, I promise y'all, I did not start crying this much until I met this man, because I am such in a soft girl era. It is crazy. I'm like tearing up because I'm just like, how coincidental is that? Like, everything is going to be okay. Everything that we have stressed about, that we have cried about, that we've had just try to get through and everything. I don't know what I'm doing with this eye. I'm just doing something at this point. I'm not good with like eyeshadow. So I'm just doing what like looks cute. I am not a makeup artist. Anyway, I'm just like, everything that we have been throughout our, well, first of all, entire relationship, through this whole marriage planning, or not marriage planning, the whole wedding planning, everything, that does not matter. It doesn't matter, because we did everything at the best of our ability. We stayed true to ourselves and we got through it. And now we are on our honeymoon. And as soon as we walk down this freaking boardwalk, this band is playing our song. And the girl that was singing it, or the woman that was singing it, oh, she sounds so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, after that, the whole honeymoon, it could have flooded and I would have still been happy. Not really, but you know what I mean. Like, it was a really, really good moment, and that just set the tone. That set the tone for the honeymoon, and I was very much pleased. And so after that, we drank, we was eating, we was just having a good time, and we was just locking in. Throughout everything, I was just like, this is what I was supposed to do. This is the man that I was supposed to marry. Everything happened for a reason, and I am the most happiest woman on this earth to this day. I'm gonna go in and do some mascara. I was gonna do the whole lash thing, but I haven't been wearing lashes for a while, so we're just going to not do it. So I'm just gonna put on some mascara. When we came back, it's kind of been a roller coaster, and I mean in a good way. Like, there has been a lot of changes. Trying to say it without telling y'all my business. Chandler got a new job. There was some deaths in our family, like multiple deaths. We got a new puppy. If you follow me on Instagram, girl, you'll see little sneak peeks of my life more. But this is where I could like really sit down with y'all and talk to y'all. And I don't know how this video is gonna be, but I know it's gonna be crazy. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. It has been a lot of like different little changes, and we kind of have been just trying to go with the flow as we've always been doing. Me and Chandler, we are a lot alike, but like different in the same way. The whole like change thing, we don't like change, but we do like change. So it's just been, I don't know, kind of a roller coaster. I think the biggest change right now for us is getting Captain, and that is our golden doodle, our baby. That is our son for real. Like, I feel like I birthed this puppy, because the way he steals our attention is crazy. No, I was doing so good. Like, really? Come on, brush out, just brush out. Here we go. Yeah, the biggest change right now is having Captain, because like our schedules have changed. We are now waking up super duper early, like 5 in the morning, just to take him out to pee and do the little things that he needs to do. Just having a whole like shift change when it comes to our schedule. And we can still come and go as we please, of course, because like, you know, if you are that type of dog parent that just sticks them in a crate, we've done that a couple of times. Like, we're trying to crate train him, but like me and him both be feeling bad putting him in a crate, because I wouldn't want to be in a crate, you know. I want to be out and free and roam, but it's just like, you kind of can't do that with a puppy, especially when they're only 14 weeks old. So it's just, I don't know, if you're a dog parent, you know, but yeah, that has been a change. But I mean, really, I've just been going with the motion. Like, when I took a break from YouTube, I started getting on Instagram real heavy, and I was doing the things you can do in Charlotte. and I started doing that, and that's how I landed my social media manager job at uni. That I showed y'all a little bit of that in a vlog. I don't even know when I'm gonna post that vlog, but that will be before I post this video for sure. But that's how I landed that. And then I kind of just took a break from that because the whole wedding stuff, just like wedding planning and everything, and like we couldn't really go out. I mean, we could go out, but it was just like, do we want to go out to this new restaurant, or do we want to save for this wedding? Do we want to get drinks at this new place that people are going to, or do we want to put a little bit of extra on like our dresses and suits, or like the food? Or again, if you know, you know, weddings can be pricey. We like doubled our budget, so we was definitely trying to be smart. But yeah, when I was doing the what you can do in Charlotte, I had to take a break from that because it was just more of, I'd rather put more money to the wedding in our savings account versus going out to eat and recording and trying to get content and everything. So I had to kind of like pick and choose. Same with Chandler, like he put a lot of stuff on the back end as well for the wedding, and it all worked out because the wedding was so pretty. But yeah, that's kind of why I took a break from that. And now I feel like I'm at a more like content place with like recording and posting, because like we don't have a wedding to save for anymore. We just have a lot of free time now, and I'm just kind of like getting that excess mascara off my lashes. My lashes are so like curly. I want to get them like laminated or something just so they can like chill a little bit. But yeah, it came out super pretty. Now I have to do my lip liner. Let me set my face before I forget that, because forgetting primer is wild. Now it's more of, let me get back to what I was doing before, like before I lost focus and before, you know, life kind of just took over. I like doing little things like this because it's like when I edit and I post and like people be like, oh, your video was so good, or like commenting on the video, or just showing up, or even not even commenting or anything, because I really do. I can't find a napkin, so I'm gonna just use my bonnet. I'm about to wash my bonnet tonight anyway, so judge your mama. Oh, with content, I like doing this. Like, I do it for me. I do not know how to put lip liner on. At the end of the day, I do content for me, but it does feel good when you get some type of validation. I mean, who doesn't like validation? But even if I don't, like, I'm still gonna post because this is what I like to do. Like, it's soothing to me. It gives me something to do because I don't have a hobby. Oh, I was running too. I know that was random. I started like really like running and trying to like get into shape and just being more better about my health. That's another reason why I kind of like took a break, child. There's so many reasons on why I took a break. That looks horrible. I do not like that. Ew, hold on. I am not a lip liner girly. I'm not. Don't like it. Don't like it. But I'm gonna fix it, and I'm going to do my hair real quick, and maybe it'll work out. So I will be back. So this is my fit. I'm already here at Celeste's crib. It's been a lot since I last talked to y'all. I think I was doing my lip liner, and so yeah. But this is the dress. I got it from Shein. I will list it down below. The moral of the story is, make sure you lock in. If this is what you want to do, then do it. Whatever happens in life, whatever gets you distracted, just remember to lock in and don't forget why you started it and what your purpose is. I have started and restarted so many times, but as long as you remember why you started and you get back to it, you are fine. It's a good feeling when you have to restart because it's a fresh start. All right, but yeah, this is the look. Thank you for watching, and see y'all next time.